Welcome to game night. Hopefully, you guys are having a good night and getting ready for the game. I am so excited. Really am. So, what's going to happen here? We're getting ready for the game, and not all of the components are working. And I think that's half the reason why things are off. So, what I have to do is I kind of have to try to do the best I can. Waiting for wifey to come in, and that will help out tremendously. What I'm explaining when someone actually comes in to the comes into someone's life, that's when things start coming into line. And so that's the important thing of what's going on. Once someone gets with me, that's when things will get tremendously better. Here tonight, this is going to be kind of a different set here, getting ready for game night. We are preparing over in YouTube to get the game further developed. I would like to thank you guys for tuning in over on YouTube, as that is the channel that is being concentrated on. If you are wondering what this is about, this right here is the soundtrack to the Elder Scrolls Online original game soundtrack. Hopefully you enjoy this and get ready. The first track is the hopeful track for the upcoming game of Skyblivion here coming up in 2025. Kind of got to speak in puns of what's going on with the next chapter coming in. How are you guys getting ready for the game? We're over in IC, and I had said it before to not peek in IC because we're gearing towards getting IC furthered over in other forms. So with that, what's going on? Well, let's get the play going on. And so I'm gonna go into YouTube. So just kind of let you know, I'm off, like in my period. What I'm saying is, if someone was here with me, that like things would be in line. Like the process, the process is what I'm talking about. I'm off because my other half has not come into me. So that's what's going on with that. And so we're gonna start out when things aren't in line. It's kind of a struggle, and so you'll kind of understand where I'm trying to pick up the pieces from where they're supposed to. So we're kind of getting ready for the game here, as we're gonna get ready for the hopeful game winning sound, if you want to call it like that. If you want to be my imaginary wifey or girlfriend, so be it. That's a great thing. Join up here with me tonight as we start out the Elder Scrolls Online original game soundtrack. Okay, not for sure what's going on inside of the system. However, we're looking at what's going on. Right now, this is in YouTube, and not for sure why this is going on. Like, what's um. All right, guys, just thank you for tuning in, and I really appreciate this. Right now, over on YouTube, and we're having some connection issues. We're gonna kind of look at the connection. It might be a little different equipment than others use. To be connected with the proper equipment. Why this is why not like entirely properly? It's kind of disturbing. I'm gonna look at on one of the channels here to see that this is working properly. I don't know exactly um, what connection piece is going to help us out on a more fluid stream. You understand what I'm saying? This is definitely a good thing. Now I'm seeing here over here on YouTube that this is connected, and this is a really good thing. We're over here. We're live on YouTube, and thank you guys for showing up. Now I'm going to explain on some people. There is an example real user that has about 22,000 users that are constant, and the individual user is on vacation right now. And so what I'm explaining is in real time, what we have to do is we have to get you, those of you guys that are those 22,000 followers in that individual user, we need 2,200 of you to come over into YouTube and actually grow the system in YouTube. There's many channels that help out Elder Scrolls, and we're getting there for the connection. But there's these things that are going on. I can't explain like every little little ins and outs of how things are worked. I can explain how literally how the connections are supposed to be by what connects to what, but I'm not sure why the current equipment is not functioning. Now, us getting a connection, be a great thing for us as you can kind of see the scare in for Facebook for YouTube is this is good broad. This is good a good thing here for YouTube. Um, Not many people can stream over on YouTube, and it's an important thing for us to be able to communicate. So I want you guys to just subscribe in YouTube here right now. Is not functioning like the system usually does. The actual equipment is fine. However, either Kobe, Life is good, and Elder Scrolls is good, but the connection is not totally there. So I'm praying that this will come in. Thank you for coming in, Kobe and Tommy. This is a really good thing to see the communications go in. I'm kind of concentrating over here on YouTube currently to get the game processed a little bit better, and us getting users in just by communicating and subscribing. That's an important thing. Going over into Silent Light Productions will help you guys tremendously. So I'm going to stay over here on the end here of YouTube so we can get a better connection. The goal currently is to get 2,200 subscribers in YouTube. Where currently I think there's about like a little over 500. So we have, let's see, let's just say there's from a 2,000 people standpoint, we need 1,500 people to subscribe. Just as an example number. What I'm explaining with the user over on another channel, and it goes further on the channels when you're looking in on what's going on with somebody who is streaming for professionally, as an example. The individual user I'm referring to is Tyranny, and she has about is that the truth? There's 22,000 followers over with Tyranny, and what I have to explain, she's on vacation. No, I like her. I do like her. However, she has said before to me that she can't help me on certain things. What I have to do is I have to say, those of you guys that are following Tyranny, there has to be at least 2,200 of you followers come over into YouTube and subscribe in YouTube. I'm not explaining about it's over on Twitch. What I have to explain is we have to concentrate over in YouTube right now because the system's not entirely working. Once we get the system working, it's gonna be great. If there's a looking at what connection tool will work better for the stream. So right here, as you can see, this is live. For those of you that are over on Facebook or Twitter, this is a good thing to see. That this is a similar program in YouTube as it is over on Twitch, and so I'm just concentrating here in YouTube for us to getting the communications going further for YouTube, for example. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to tune in over on YouTube. If you're already tuned in on here on YouTube, what I want you to do is I want you to hit the subscribe button, and I want you to communicate in the channel, please. That's an important thing to me. We have over 500 subscribers already. We need a total of at least 2,200 subscribers. With the example with Tyranny, while she's on vacation, look at what that is. She's not actually streaming. She's on vacation. And what has to happen is that won't matter to her if there's 2,200 of you guys coming over to, like, for example, over here in YouTube. What I'm explaining as an example thing for YouTube, I want 2,200 of you followers to go and subscribe in Twitch if you're not going to subscribe in YouTube. So this is a really, really, really important thing to get involved. A connection. Whether you're involved over in YouTube or in Twitch, they're very similar. This is a similar program to Twitch. And what I'm explaining with YouTube is there's many things that we can do with YouTube where we can just recorded videos, live videos. This is kind of the like cutting edge technology here for YouTube, where we are seeing YouTube live right now. You might be wondering why I'm not streaming Elder Scrolls right now. It's because the connection is not working entirely properly. We can get the game on the screen for you guys to see. However, we have to get the channels working properly before we go into the game. So this is going to be a very, 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 very long time before we get into the next chapter as we gear towards June for the game of Gold Road. I directly will not get paid over for the next chapter, but the next chapter after this upcoming chapter, I will be getting paid. So that's a great thing to look forward to. I hope you guys will be happy that knowing what's going on. I try to explain like the little ins and outs as before. What I was explaining, I need a companion to help me go through these things throughout the day, and I haven't gotten that, so I have to explain. That's what's basically to get these things started. I need a companion to where if I'm not, like, if I fall asleep, I need to be woken up, or I need to be told to get on the stream if I can. Earlier today, I have to be honest with what's going on. If I don't have a companion, some of these things aren't understood, and I'm just I'm communicating what's needed. So the current step that I'm taking for us to getting Elder Scrolls connected better is through YouTube, and so I'm gonna start out here on YouTube. Thank you guys for chatting. You guys wouldn't even believe, like, some people, they have all sorts of people going in and chatting. There's not regularly much chatting in other channels at all. I'm just explaining that for you guys over here in YouTube. We want to be able to connect, and for those of you guys that are not able to chat, I want you guys to become subscribed. That's going to help out your device tremendously, and it's going to help out me as well. So if you cannot chat in YouTube, what I want you to do is, if you are watching this broadcast right now, I want you guys to subscribe to the channel over in Silent Light Productions, to where the connections start getting better. When we have people subscribed in the channel here in YouTube, this is going to branch out to where after we get a lot of users, is we can branch out to the other channels that need help as well. I'm just taking the first step here and getting YouTube running a little bit. Always be in YouTube, and that's a great thing to look at. For those of you guys that are over in Facebook, I hope you're enjoying this, because you guys know how important this is to seeing the screen and for our screen to work. I've explained this like endlessly on how the connections have to be there in order for us to survive. And so when I'm talking about over on Facebook, there is a large following in Facebook for those of you that might be in another channel such as Twitch or Tumblr. what I'm explaining over on Facebook, that's the largest subscribing base that I know of. So those of you guys over on Facebook, I love you guys. I love you guys. And over in Twitch, we got to start gearing. I've got everything aligned. The biggest thing that I'm seeing over in the issue with the, for example, not just specifically YouTube, but I'm talking about over on Twitter. There's not a there's not a connection with people just yet. There is connections that are there, but what I'm explaining over in Twitter, you're not gonna wanna discuss at certain times. Now, when you go over to a place like Akazu's SO, as that's a connection place for us over in Twitter. Those of you guys over on Facebook, you're not even going to listen to what we're talking about with over on Twitter. So those of you guys on Facebook, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate that. I don't know how many people are watching over on Facebook, but this is going to lead over into what we have to do in order for us to grow. When you guys see more information, such as just chatting, for example, I'm just gonna write in the word hi. There we go. So I'm just gonna write the word hi, and you see that there's communication in there, that there's growth in the system, in the screen. That's an important thing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go off of the screen and I'm going to keep YouTube on here. This is an important thing for us. I really believe this is going to help us out tremendously. Trying to think of the connection component that's going to give us a good connection. The connection has already been established, and I think what's going to have to happen, there's other users that are using another component, and the components that I have work perfectly fine. However, it's the other users that are using other components, and so I have to find out what component is working for the connection. The fluid connection piece is basically what I'm talking about. Over in Elder Scrolls, when you want like lightning speed inside of YouTube, when you want to see like either a recorded or a live video, you want to make sure that you see a fluid and you hear fluid sounds. The actual component that I use to connect up to the laptop that I'm on currently is a J5 Create adapter, and the actual computer component that I'm using is a Chromebook. And what had to happen is we had to have a connection from the Ethernet going into the Chromebook. Now, what actual components is going to actually work for us for a fluid movement? The current technology is fine for what's being broadcasted for you guys. The thing that I'm explaining is there's other users that are using other equipment. So what's the actual equipment that's you know what I'm saying? If things work, what's the problem? Is it people going into people's accounts? What you guys are going to have to do if you do go into somebody else's account, you have to have written permission by the company. And when you talk about a company such as YouTube, you've got to have written permission to going into an account. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go off of the screen. Hopefully you guys are having a good game night. This is super fun being on YouTube. I really enjoy communicating over in YouTube. That's one of my favorite places to over in YouTube. So if you're a user, I'll try to explain. If you're a YouTube user and you know how to get connected to where you chat over in YouTube, try to explain like what you might want to get for for your connection where you can communicate inside of YouTube. Just basically going over, and if you cannot chat inside of YouTube currently off your device, it's pretty much a simple matter of going and buying a new cell phone, for example, at a different place that you might see in a local store. So that's that would be a good thing. Going in there, if now I'm just looking at this like on a deeper level, like if you can't chat, or if you, so I'm talking like if you have actually gone into somebody else's account, well, you're most likely logged into somebody else's account, which is not right. But hi there, Christopher. I wanted to just say hi. What's going on here is I'm trying to get the game running more smoothly, and what I'm doing is I'm going in here on YouTube, and I'm trying to produce the connection a little bit further through YouTube, and then going on to other channels. If you can subscribe, if you're not already subscribed, Christopher, thank you very much for at least for chatting. I really appreciate that. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to get off of the screen, and I'm going to leave the YouTube screen on for all of us to see that there's communication, fluid communications going on the screen as from Tommy, me, Koba, and Christopher as the first people that have been chatting. So thank you guys for chatting and staying tuned into the programming. We need a goal of 2,200 subscribers being subscribed in here in YouTube, as I explained before from the tyranny episode, to where we get 2,200 subscribers in here in YouTube, as she has 22,000 followers over in Twitch. So right now, what I'm doing here in YouTube, we have to do the first steps of going into YouTube to where we can go over into places like Steam or over in Xbox or PlayStation. And so, anyways, what I'm going to do here is I've been talking a lot. I'm going to go off the screen, and I just want to see the chatting go on here to where we see like movement in the screen. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the game. Thank you guys very much that have joined in. I will be right back. Hello, though. Hope you guys are having a good night. Just got back here. Hopefully, you guys are having a great night. As this is just kind of the first steps of getting the game onto the screen for you guys over in YouTube. I think there's a miscommunication of what's going on, where there were some Spanish people that were coming in. There's not very many subscribers, and what I'm talking about is they weren't even talking to me. They were talking to somebody else in a language I don't even understand. And so I don't mind when people from like a foreign country, if they're watching, and if they don't understand with what's going on, we need subscribers to subscribe over in specifically over in YouTube. So if you're watching in another channel and you're a user in another channel, stay in that channel, but explain to those who are watching YouTube regularly, subscribe in Silent Light Productions. That'll help you out no matter if you can chat inside of YouTube or you can watch. If you can just watch, please at least press the subscribe button. That's going to help out tremendously with the system to get the game screen on. I'm hoping you guys have learned a gob of information. We haven't learned very much in the time frame that within this last couple 2 hours. We haven't learned very much. There's multiple things that can be learned for the game, and this is just like baby steps. Everything has been processed and is ready for you guys to see the game. The first steps for us to growing is getting subscribed in YouTube. And so that is going to be a great thing as you guys are seeing YouTube live right now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your night and get subscribed into YouTube. If you are a YouTube user, subscribe in Silent Light Productions. That'll pay off tremendously. If you're a user in another channel, you pay a monthly fee on another channel. Great. Look what that means. Subscribe over into YouTube if you are a paying member of another channel. See what I'm saying? If you're a paying member of another channel, YouTube, subscribe into Silent Light Productions. It's the same thing in other channels. What we want you guys to do is pay a monthly fee in some channel that involves Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is involved in YouTube, and it's a blessing to see that chatting is available inside of YouTube. Back in the year of 2000, when the chatting just started forming in 2000 over an AOL Instant Messenger was a very of chatting, and there's multiple chat lines that are available in today's technology. YouTube is one of those. If you have the technology and the capability to chat inside of YouTube, please chat inside of YouTube. You're not going to be able to chat here coming up here real soon. However, stay tuned here as the weekend is drawing near. Tune in over on Monday, and that special lady gets things in line, and we can get the process going, like the robot process or the order of things have to go. And so that's something for us to think about moving towards the weekend, as you might be having a fun night. Maybe you're at a party tonight. Maybe you're thinking of going to a party and you're watching this, and once the broadcast gets over, yes, this is a broadcast, or now also known as a stream. It's an important thing to getting involved in whatever channel you are getting involved in. So you want to make sure that you choose one channel at least to concentrate on. You can't concentrate on multiple channels. And so with coming in here in a different language, I don't necessarily agree that, like, with Spanish speaking natives coming into the program here, I don't agree with those written words that were just written here a while ago. they weren't actually communicating to me. They were communicating to another user. See what I'm saying? If we don't understand another culture, why are they in? We won't even be able to explain to them, hey, you are getting banned. That's not the purpose to ban. But if there is misunderstanding in which somebody is doing something wrong, what we have to do is we have to restrict certain users from going into a program, such as YouTube. So right there with this is an important thing to understand. Getting involved with one or the other channels that are available. Twitch and YouTube are a great form for Elder Scrolls to be able to communicate as the leading over from AOL Instant Messenger moving out of the internet. You guys really can't AOL Instant Messenger anymore. If you can chat over on AOL Instant Messenger, that is great. I loved Instant Messenger. It was a great thing. And now getting ready for the do thing. It's like feels like going out into the end of the tunnel. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready for the do. Hopefully, have a good weekend. Who's the best TV? Dragon or Sweet Roll? Hope you have a good night. Night night.